All right, builders, welcome back to Ermor. I let it done just a little bit here. I just wanted to pop down some fence, so I just was doing that. One log makes 3 squares worth of palisade walls, and my lumberjack is popping some out, but it looks like they only pop out like 3 of them on this little thing. I think we need a storage building before we can really automate that anymore. So I will try to like run by here and pick up wooden things every once in a while. For now, my plan is I'm gonna go get some more leather. And since we're gonna be out and about anyways, I'm gonna take the cart and we'll just nab 4 pieces of wood. All right, here looks like a good spot. And then we'll just keep looking around. We have the room for, I think, 2 more people, because I think when you assign them to the workplaces, they live there. So we will see if we can find a couple more folks, although we don't currently really have a way to feed them. And maybe we should double check what we can actually construct. Maybe we already do have farms. I just missed it the first time. Ooh, hang on. Yes. Getting some, ouch. Leather is my #1 goal right now. Thank you, little rabbit. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, our first death. All right, well, that was too many of them. But we don't drop our gear, we do drop our inventory, so we will avenge ourselves here momentarily. Definitely looking forward to getting that armor. There's our death. So grab that, loot all. That is relatively painless, but I bet you that could be a lot more painful later on when you've got a lot more stuff on you. Yeah, killing any creatures that we can eat, high priority. Very high priority. I really also appreciate that we don't have any durability, and it is kind of nice. Well, it's a little weird that we have a sword icon. I wish our pointer would change into the tool for the thing that we are pointing at. So like if I'm pointing at a stump or an axe or a tree, it would change into an axe. It's not the end of the world or anything, but just would be a nice little detail, I feel. All right, we have filled up our cart. We'll run this home. I mainly want to focus on getting some leather, so I'm not actually going to work on this project right now. I will just, whoops, unload these. And I do, however, want to go get this one little nook. We had seen that there was a little land bridge right here. I don't know if this is going to solve it, but I'm kind of hopeful. There we go. Just to keep things from sneaking in that way. At some point, I mean, there must be a reason that we need the walls. I'm not sure if they can kill people, but if they can, obviously that's kind of a resource we don't want to run out of, is our human capital, so we'll try to maintain that. All right, come here, Ratty. I'm not above eating you. I'm not above eating any of you. Whoa, okay. That rat can jump across the water, apparently. All right, well, you are much more interesting than a rat. Okay, I also should probably stop and start picking up these olives. I don't know if there are seasons, and if there are seasons, what the food situation's like, so that is another thing we might need to pay more attention to. All right, leather, or food, one or the other. Come here, rat. Come here, you. There we go. Oh, what is it? Oh, what is this? I feel like I'm probably making bad decisions here with having no ranged weapon and no armor. Ow. What do we got? What are you, a tomb? Whatever you are, I destroyed you. Oh, it's a crab bush. The most dangerous of bushes. All right, so what are you? Don't know. The Twin Crypt. Okay, yep, nope. Monster spawner near the door and I don't have armor? No, thank you. Do you go on my map? Yes. Okay, cool. I will definitely be back to... Ooh, okay, you look like you probably have leather inside of you. Well, on the outside of you, actually. Alright, how do we catch you? Because you seem really skittish. I guess I just need to get good at sprinting. Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh my goodness, you got some HP on you. And that's another crab. I feel like we probably need a bow. We've hit you 4 or 5 times. There it is. Cured. Okay, you literally drop cured hide. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Okay, I gotta be careful here. I need to heal. I didn't realize we were that low. I don't even have any good meat on me. I was gonna say I probably should just eat one so we have that little bit of passive healing. Give me those. We got a spawner up here or something? Where are you guys coming from? Oh, another twin crypt. Is that true? Yes. Yoink. A rat chasing a deer. Oh dear. Man, I feel like we almost need to make game fences. Alright, you are much more killable since you'll actually stand and fight me. He says as he gets himself absolutely destroyed by a boar. Oof. Alright, let me Popeye these olives quick. Now that I say that, wasn't the woman's name in Popeye Olive? Did they know? Did they just know all the way back then? I need to remember, this sword is like a 3-swing combo, and I have a little bit of a opening in my like attacks after that 3rd swing. I probably need to get used to trying to dodge there. Come here, squirrely. Yes, ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, those are not... Ooh, that's a lot of pigs. Those are not really what I'm after, though. Oh, there's a person. What I'm after is just regular leather, at least for now. Although maybe I don't need more. Maybe what we have is enough. That just looks like pure death in there. I really wish I had a range. Nope. Babel made bad decisions. Alright, can we outrun you, or what are we gonna do here? I have like no HP. I mean, I think the idea is that you're supposed to bait out the charge, but they don't pause to actually do their charge. Does that show on the map? Yes, it does. Okay, to the east. Not a good time to die either. Okay, but we do know there's another person up there. It looks like a water wheel. I wonder if there's anything we can learn from that, perhaps? Oh my gosh, and then we get a rat. Rats as big as men. Very true story, actually. Alright, I do want to take you out, though. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's better than just headbutting them, essentially. Oh. I was just looking down here to see why I wasn't healing. Wow, that's a start. That is a start. Okay, so I guess everyone's inside, so I guess they're safe. I wonder if we ever get people outside. It's kind of lifeless not having any, and no undead pun intended there, but lifeless in the city not having people outside working and whatnot. Oftentimes you'd have NPCs that would come out during the day and they'd be working outside. It just gives it more life feel to it. Alright, well, nobody showed up. Ah, but you did get some more lumber. Yeah, that 3rd swing, man. Okay, so I need to plan some more. So we come down here, come to my planning table, walls. Alright, I think we're gonna do that. And then a gate. Where are we at? I just don't know how far I want to go. I don't want to make this ginormous thing that has no use. Maybe we'll stop there in that direction for now. We'll do the other side, and then we'll come back to it. That looks dangerous. Oh, I can have the log in my hands. I thought I had to set it down. That actually makes that a lot easier. Okay, we'll just move you aside. Now, they did say something about chaining carts together. I don't think I'm quite to the point where I want to do that, but that could be interesting. Just raise the amount of things that we are dragging around. We should probably also go cook our food so that our people work. I need the armorer to finish the work. All right, at least so far these attacks have not gotten too bad, but yeah, they're definitely around. And I could eat you. So hungry I could eat a rat. A raw small game. I wonder if we'll get cats or something that manage to keep the mice out. Okay, so no, not you. You. All right, I need small cooked game. Sure. And cooked meat, sure. My inventory moved on me. Why did you guys reset? Keep you over here. Alright, so you know what? It doesn't seem like I have a recipe for strange crab meat. So we'll go ahead and throw that on there. If we go in here, we have a bread. Sure, we'll just give that up. A cabbage. Okay, raw meat hunch. We don't actually have room for raw meat cut. Hang on, did we not actually cook that? I thought we did. No. Okay, well that's definitely cooking now. I guess the craft button doesn't do what I thought it did? I thought this was gonna raise the amount I was crafting at once. Alright, totally fine though. Okay, so 2 food, 4 food. Heals 15 health over 5 seconds. I think we're gonna keep that best stuff for myself. I mean, I deserve it. I think we'll keep that for a heal for ourselves. We'll put that away. Cheese, sure. Pretty cheesy. We got the strange crab meat on my bar. Beer, restore 20 health, sure. We'll throw the beer on there too. Actually have a chance to maybe be able to heal myself. Alright, let's peek. Did you manage to finish anything? Slash. We can dump that. We can dump that. Dump the wool. Apparently we did use a little bit of wheat here too. So how do we do this? Oh, finished orders. Okay, so leather sandals. Now we just have regular sandals. Masterwork leather armor. Energy regeneration and some resistances? Sure. Okay, and it does actually put a little hauberk on us at least. A little chest armor. Oh, and a hood. Okay. And then we have use place bedroll. I don't think that, so that would allow us to upgrade our spawn point. So before we go like into one of those dungeons, we could lay that at the door. Can I put you on my bar? Can. Okay, so shirt and shoes. I don't know if I need them or not. We'll throw them in here for now. Ah, I could turn off my crafting. Okay. Make arrows. We already have a shield. So 20 block strength for 120 degrees. I assume that just means from the front. Like we have a frontal cone. Pure assumption, though. Alright, and I don't know planting these things, so I'm going to go ahead and just dump them in here for now. Not my olives. Pine cones, saplings. Okay. More food, more leather. We know there's a guy to the north. I have room for 2 people. Maybe I should build another house before we run off, just in case we bump into more people. So we have 1 house here. I think we have a direct neighbor there too. Do that. All right, so let's clear this out. Clear this out, he says. I'm not sure why I'm not able to interact with these trees. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. He says as he knows it's going to be a problem. Alright, so 3 stones. I did collect up things that were nearby a little bit. By the way, I didn't mention this last time, but... Oh good, you do come outside. Okay, I don't know why they didn't last time, but they are here now. And you actually have all your logs. I think it's still faster, even though we're that close. I don't want that. Okay, you're not happy about these trees. Okay, I wonder if this is because I planted those. Maybe I can get rid of them from here. Demolish tree stump? No. Crop. Yes. Okay, so planted trees counts as a crop. I guess that kind of makes sense. All right, so 1, 2. You don't like that one either. All right, fine. There we go. All right, now we have some excess room. Can I park you? And now a good time to say I'm not spectacular at backing up trailers. Okay, let's see if we can get that person in the north. I like that we actually have our people like coming and moving around. I was kind of disappointed when I didn't see that before. Also, I guess we didn't check. Can I make anything else already, or do you need something else? We need 5 copper nails. Okay, for that we need a blacksmith. For the blacksmith, I'm pretty sure we need to kill the first boss. So I would say we probably need a little bit more food before we try something like that. So we'll... let's also check this. Nothing else I want to build, right? Nothing new there. Farmland. All right. I think this is manually making crops, not the actual farms. We also could look at maybe getting a ranged weapon. All right, squirrel. Come here, you. I definitely need more food, so. Okay, somewhere in this direction was where the... Yeah, where all these pigs are. Yeah, see, I feel like you're supposed to bait the charge. But man, that's a tight timing. Like I did one there kind of on accident. Okay, and we don't have iframes either when I dodge. I almost just feel like it's better just to go ham on them. No pun intended. All right, keep the olives coming. I guess if nothing else, this is a good solid way to get lots of food. The fact that you have to hold still while you eat does make combat healing a little difficult. All right, where was... okay. Follow the pigs, I have a feeling, is the way to get there. What are you? Little creature. He wants to, like, put a head on. And you're a crab, plant crab thing. I will eat you too. In fact, I'm going to eat you first. Alright. Okay, we chased the deer here. I remember that. But I think it must be to the right. Yeah, there it is. Rat and a wolf. Okay. I really don't want both of you at once, he says as he gets both of them at once. Okay, could have been worse. Give me that crab meat. Yeah, I was looking all around. I was like, there's got to be something else here. No way it's as simple as that. I see that satyr. How much HP does that bramble have? Queen bee. Oh, are we gonna get to do a little bit of beekeeping? Ah! How do you live in a place that is so monster infested? It's ridiculous. Yeah, bajillion mushrooms. Wood plank. Okay, hello friend. Augusta. Getting by on rabbits and rats is, right now, quite the dire scene. Yeah, come to town. Ow. What? Oh, is that a bramble that hurt me? Not certain. Feel like we should be able... What? Okay, there we are. Fortified maze. That is a lot of things in here. That is a acidy looking thing on the floor. Okay, my curiosity is quite piqued, but I don't think we're gonna fiddle with this. I have heard that there's a lot of traps in this game that are just completely unfair. Oh, nice, you can reload. Oh, and you can turn? That's just not even fair. That's just not even fair. An automated turret? I'm not sure that was Roman tech. Alright, hang on, let me get this can of olives down. I wonder if we can get, like, fire grenades. I guess I did see, like, a fire arrow, right? I don't think we fiddle with this right now. We'll be back. We'll be back. That should be on my map. You feel a presence in the sky. Yeah, we do need to follow that at some point. I don't think we're quite to that point. Let's go south. Yeah, I feel like this dodge needs a little bit more on the iframes. Like I think we got one there, or maybe he just missed me. My reflexes really want that to be on spacebar. Maybe I should go in. I don't know. Spacebar seems pretty intricate for a lot of the way that picking up other things works. I don't know if I want to change that. I feel like I saw bread there and then it fell in the water. Also, what does the money do? What are we gonna do with money? Did you just throw your head at me? Jerk. Wow. Alright, give me that crab meat, that questionable crab meat. It's been out at the picnic in the sun for the last 2 hours. Do you eat it? You know you would. Okay, we're out of questionable crab meat. We'll eat a good steak. Get a little bit of that healing going. Alright, come here, rat. Okay, you are not the rat. You are a pig. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I definitely need to pay more attention to olive trees for just my generic healing. I wonder if those dungeons are also procedural. And if they are, I wonder if they're like true procedural or if they're tile-based. I feel like there's going to be some good rewards in those, but I also just feel like I'm not quite ready. Get crabbed. I'm going to eat you with butter. Now, what do we got here? Some kind of point of interest. I don't think I'm ready to do the big centaurs yet. I think I just want to keep getting extra food ready for this boss. I feel like one of the recipes it said that we were going to get from the boss was a blacksmith. And I assume the blacksmith is going to let us at least upgrade our weapon, if not our armor. So we're going to stay relatively focused on that for now. We also have, I believe, 2 extra people in town, and feeding people who don't work feels pretty dumb, so getting them a job to do would be good. Okay, is this new? Yes. Hey there, buddy. It's almost night, because of course it is. I'm getting near an undead area. Anyone else want to come out and play? We'll just peek. Another twin crypt, okay. Do have some copper again. That's probably going to be when we actually have the blacksmith where that would be useful. I'll probably be really excited to see those once we have that unlocked. Okay, I think we are going to cook up what we have. We'll save the best cuts. Here, piggy. Okay, so I guess the plan is circle strafe is what we're supposed to do there. My diet is olives. What else? Just olives. All right, Mr. Oh, you're. Oh, shoot. Yeah, look at that. We actually like passed each other there, and neither of our hitboxes made connection. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I wonder if we can level up our HP. In fact, we have damage, general, resistances. We have a favor here. No, we have 0 favors available. Okay. You look like you probably have leather and meat inside of you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yoink. I wonder if we're gonna need the leather for other people, or if it's literally just like I needed 5 to outfit myself and that's it. It seems to me like that would be such a base material. There also was wool, which I think we incidentally used like 1 piece of, but I wonder if we're gonna actually have like some animal husbandry. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure Romans were pretty big into herding sheep for wool. Although, if you asked me to quote my source, I would just say they had wool in their armor for the padded bits. I think. I don't think that was silk, or what else would that have been? Burlap? No, probably not. I'm sure somebody will hop in the comments and let me know which fabric Roman armor was made of. It's like every time I did an Ermor video, someone would be in there correcting my pronunciation on various armor types. Which is fine. Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. Just don't expect me to get it right every time. Alright, where are we? Are we like close to our city? I should probably check and see where we're at. Okay, I need to remember, if I don't kill him in 3, we need to back up. I need to not stand there and try to just tank that last hit. It's pointless. Pointless to get hit for no reason. Alright, where are we? Alright, northeast. We'll cook up this... Oh. We'll cook up this meat. so that we're ready for bird. All right, that was all right. Wonder if we can make arrows out of these bones, dwarf fortress style. All right, well, if I'm running home anyways, I'm taking the stone with me. Okay, and if we're doing that, I'm also gonna unload this so that they keep working. Yeah, we really need that storage thing so they don't stop it at that many. Also, hang on a second while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, tell you what, we'll do that. A couple extra planks on us. They also said upgrading buildings too, so that's another thing we should look at. I also want to move that shrine. Okay, but cooking for now. Okay, so I'm less interested in that one. I'm more interested in those. Okay, so they can have the small morsels. Small morsels. Where are you at? You have the lettuce. Boy, they definitely eat this, don't they? Random apples. What's a seed? 0 food. That's poisonous. Small game. Okay, we have 16 of the better meat on us. All right, so we're really going to be watching for that bird shadow and seeing if we can catch it. We do have something over here that I think that might have been that giant column we saw. All right, so it looks like things are spaced out pretty evenly around us. All right, I feel like I'm pretty prepared. I think we're gonna just continue working on some wall work. I really hope they can't jump that water. I'm feeling more and more regrets. Stationary catapult. Can catapult throwables far away, dealing higher damage. Damage increased significantly against structures. Well, hopefully the undead are not going to start sieging me anytime soon. Alright, well, assuming that water stops them, which I have no basis for. Actually, let's put in a gate. Right there. Where are we at? And then I think down here, something like that. So let's go ahead and just plan this out. We're gonna have multiple exits, probably. I don't know if the gates are particularly weak or anything. And then we'll put one where there originally was one. I don't know. We'll do that for now. That's way more than I'm going to do at the moment. But we'll just slowly chip away at doing that as we're doing other projects. Probably should get some catapult. I assume I'm going to need to have rocks nearby for catapults. Otherwise, how would they work? Don't give me any of that science. Yeah, those gates go in quick. I probably should also figure out how those work to see if they're annoying or not. E. Okay, yeah, easy enough. Done. All right. I think I will work on this project for the time being. Until we unlock more buildings, I don't really have much else I want to build. Oh, we got those quick guys and a rock thrower. Can I throw those right back at you? I can. Yeah, that's great. Okay, the armor definitely has helped. I don't know if that comes through well on video, but that is noticeably helpful. New daily report, sure. More and more undead showing up, for sure. I am noticing that. Yeah, this is the kind of tree stand what we need here. Pretty sure you would not be chopping down trees like this with just a flint axe. You can do it. You can use stone tools to chop down a tree, but it's very laborious, and you have to stop and fix any little imperfection in your axe. It needs to be instantly stopped and fixed, or it completely A, is ineffective, and B, will destroy your tool. So very, very difficult to use something like that. In fact, I'm not even sure if flint would do it. I wonder if flint would just break. It's probably too sharp for the job, ironically enough. Flint or maybe chert might do it. I'm trying to think what other materials were commonly used. Maybe petrified wood? I'm trying to think what arrowheads were made out of around here. Probably the same things. I remember how to build. Don't question it. Oh, I can pick up the little weeds? Not sure why I would want that, but you sure can. Also, I noticed that the, like, gore hangs around for quite a while. I'm just saying, I noticed. Okay, it's starting to disappear a little bit. Mr. Goat. I will probably deal with you. Where are you? I want to eat you. Oh, that was perfect. Banged his head on that little protrusion there. Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those games where it's like a combination of like chill, but also like some combat that has at least a little bit of point to it. It's a good combo. Okay, and yeah, picking up that little trait for the faster building I think was a good plan. Doing these in just 2 taps is kind of nice. I do remember seeing somewhere somebody said something about needing to repair your walls while they're under attack, so being able to do that minigame quick might be relevant. Sorry, wall. In fact, actually, before we do that, I probably should just clear out everything around there. Yeah, well, let's bring these up here. I'll sort these out better later. Probably clear this out. Okay, that's looking better. Nope, hang on. Oh, not you. Hi, bird. Come on. Where are you? I think every time I've seen it, it's been heading in a different direction. I think the last time we saw it, it might have been heading north, but don't quote me on that. Okay, I do want to repair my cart. I don't want to take out those trees. All the trees seem to be a regenerating resource. Then again. Alright, I guess we'll have to take somebody out. Sorry, buddy. Your turn. Probably should also plant all these saplings that I'm collecting. See if we can't get a little forest going. Let it mature up and then have some wood that's nearby to be able to chop. Probably should also go get the stuff from the lumber mill. Really looking forward to having the ability to have the lumber mill stock into a stockpile. I guess this also feels a little bit like Last Spell. Just the way I'm building like walls and stuff here with a catapult. Okay, and then do I want to move the rocks? No. I do want to get a road in here at some point also, just because we move so much faster on a road. Okay. Yeah, this isn't too laborious to build. One of the #1 pain points in these type of games is oftentimes building your perimeter fence. So the fact that this isn't too painful is pretty darn nice. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue basically working on this, and then when we spot the big bird, then I will bring you guys back in there. Okay, I lied slightly. When I was back in town, I went and did an offering of one of our pieces of meat, and we found Diana. You honor the way of the hunt. Okay, that's cool. You survived so far by your own efforts. Admirable, but remember, you're one mortal in a world that is not your friend. Respect it, but never submit to it, and you may yet prevail. Who are you? I'm Diana, guardian of the hunt, keeper of the wild, protector of the young. To some, I'm a guide. To others, I am vengeance. Okay, so what do we got here? Lumberyard level 2 unlocks new construction. Okay, so is that telling me I can do it or we can unload it? 10% more wildlife spam. Okay, so we could spend a worshiper point. Unlocks new recipe for leather worker. A camping tent. 50% more seeds. Those all sound good, and I don't know how rare this is. I assume that's going to be points that we level her up. Okay, that is not clickable, so I assume that we must earn that. I'm not certain. Let's go look. Can we do upgrades? I thought that was a thing. If it was, it's not this menu. No, that's just putting down a new one. Okay, well, I just wanted to show you that because it was something new, so I will continue the plan. Alright, builders, the hunt is on. Was jealous of my wall building skills and didn't let me finish. Yeah, I don't got time for you, rat. Ah, alright. Well, alright, it does look like we're gonna need to do some clean out work here. I don't want any other wild animals third-partying this fight. Especially because I'm just dying to a boar, apparently. Alright, patience. Maybe if you double-clicked a food item, you should just eat them until you're full. Alright, anybody else want to third-party this? How about you? Yeah, I see you, Shifty. Come here, you. Yeah, none of that. Alright, let's find out how horrendously bad this is gonna be. You gonna show up? I don't think it was very happy about that. Okay, ow. Okay, you can break things. Okay, cooked meat. Okay, you've got a bit of a radius to you. Yeah, how my meat buff going? I should have put down my bedroll. I didn't think about that. Do I go in the... Okay, I just go in the direction I'm moving. This is my first, like, thing that is actually a combat danger. Oh, geez. That was a little far away. Are you a three-eyed crow? I guess it's better than a three-legged crow. Come on to you. I fought your siblings. Apparently we should have brought more meat. I need the power of carnivorism. Protein protects. We're just gonna do this real light and easy like. Ow. Even the misses hurt. Okay, he's got a long wind-up time for that one. Do your little thing. When he goes that far, you don't really have a chance to hit him. Okay, we're at, what, 70% maybe? Also, we have absolutely destroyed this area, I just realized. Okay, that's probably an okay trade. That is not going to be. Oh, that was close. Oh, rip me. Okay, I did not know where that hitbox was going to be. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, we almost got caught on that weed. That would have been an ignoble end. Okay, where's all this wildlife coming from all of a sudden? Why have you guys decided now is the moment? Okay, right about the halfway point. His attack pattern does seem to have changed a little bit. Oh, what's that? What is that? That looks an awful lot like light. Okay, in a bush. I have no idea what these hitboxes are. That one that I got hit with, I didn't feel like I should have gotten hit with, so now I'm questioning where those are. Can I sneak in a meat? Oh, okay, you can do little things like that too, huh? Okay, that seems to be targeted on my square if I just move out of the way. Okay, and that other one seems to be a straight line attack. And I need another meat here. Oh, I whiffed my third hit there. That could have been a 3-hitter. Okay, but the stamina. I mean, this is going well. This is going well. I bet you if you knew what you were doing, you probably could do this in like the first 5 minutes. If you were good at this combat, or you took a ranged weapon, maybe. I assume our sword skill works the same way as the other skills, which up the... oh no. Which ups the damage of my tools, so I assume that if you took one of the combat origins, you probably could start with a lot more damage too. Okay, that was pretty good. That was excellent. Nope, 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 nope. Do you know what happens to a builder hit by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. This is clever writing. Alright, die, bird. Nobody likes you, bird. Poisoned arrow, that probably would have been useful. Feathered armor. Yes. I wonder if that's a farmable creature. 7 armor, 2 magic armor, and 8 health. Compared to that is a huge upgrade. Can I just loot all of you? Of course I can't fit it all. Alright, we're gonna drop the mint seeds. And we're gonna take the copper bars. And I'm gonna drop the... I haven't sacrificed any of those. I'm gonna drop the... ooh, olive seeds. I'd really like to plant olive trees. My cabbage seeds. Alright, I'm gonna drop the bay seeds. Because... go away! Can't you see I'm busy? We're not buying any. God, these salesmen, they just don't know when to stop. You boomer? Yeah. I played video games before. Nice try. Okay, well, I guess in the comments below, did you think Babel would be able to do a one-shot on a boss? Better than expected, face. He even interrupted my building. And I was gracious enough to forgive him long enough to go beat him up. So, good times on that one, I suppose. I'm very concerned that these attacks are going to start breaking stuff, but I don't know what they would break. I think buildings are invulnerable, and people seem to go inside, so I'm not exactly sure why I should be afraid, but I'm just going to pretend I am. Alright, so I killed the thing. Are you proud of me? Okay, you're not saying anything different. Any tips for killing the owl? Okay, get some armor. Okay, yep. Get some good food. Okay. Can do. Now, it said to sacrifice the eye. Guardian's eye, claimed from a creature driven mad by its loss. Is that Athena's owl, if I had to guess? Offer. Minerva, this is a fine offering. Okay. I was expecting a little more, I won't lie. So, owl. You've been asked to slay the giant owl that circles above. Once this is done, take one of its eyes and offer it on the altar. The altar you can make yourself with the help of the workbench. We get material storage, blacksmith, carpenter, empty house level 2, material storage level 2, altar level 2. New recipes at the leather worker. Okay, so hood and boots would be good to do. Reward recipes, feathered effigy, cooked scorpion meat. Yes, I remember. Thank you, child. The owl you slew is one of my own guardians. I am Minerva, goddess of wisdom. Am I thinking of the Greek names? I'll admit, I know the Greek names better than I know the Roman names. I like how the Romans were like, that's a nice pantheon you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody renamed all your gods. Alright, what do you want? Quests. You've proven yourself a true hunter. You act rather than wait. I have a hunt worthy of you. In a dungeon nearby, the moon string is hidden. Part of an artifact crafted by Vulcan's hands. Seek it out offered upon this altar. Do this and I will grant you the knowledge of the land. Offer on the altar the moon string and we'll learn how to make a well. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? V Rising. That's what it reminds me of. Man, I played the crap out of V Rising in early access. A friend and his wife ran a server, and the three of us, we played through all the EA content. Never circled back around to it, but yeah, that was a good gameplay loop. And this is kind of similar to that. Okay, we have Virgil's poem. As my memories return, so do my powers. I sense that an ancient creature long buried has awoken, hidden beneath the desert sands. It is familiar, yet I cannot place it. Yet, even in my diminished state, I feel a searing hostility. Find it and offer a trophy upon my altar so that we may learn the truth of this. A tooth would be enough. Tooth? Okay, I guess we don't know what kind of creature it is. Follow the road to the desert and look for the look to the altars there for clues. They no longer offer devotion to the gods. Okay, follow the road to the brick oven. I love it. And then we can get some other upgrades. Also a different set of gear. For that fight, I wonder if it wouldn't have been nice to have a crossbow or something. You brought me back, but I am a single voice in a pantheon that has fallen silent. If they lost their powers and memories as I did, then perhaps they may be restored as I was. Make offerings upon the altar, and if I'm right, you may receive signs that show that of their favor. With enough faith and devotion, they may return to us. Discover a god at the altar, which I did, but unfortunately it looks like that one didn't count. Rip me there, I suppose. Okay, we have lots of things that I have not done. So how about we offer a beer? Who likes beer? Do we have Dionysus in here? Oh, look at that. Venus is like, woo! Who brought the beer? I cherish your offerings. While many thought only of their own survival, it was you that saved me from oblivion. I owe you a debt, darling, but I would impose upon your generous nature once more. I've lost much, but one memory plays in my mind again and again that I desire greatly. A scent, a promise of renewal, a perfume that is at the heart of who I am. Seek out in a more redivious and offer it in my name, and you will have more than just my favor, wink wink. And she'll teach us to make beer dolium. Think that's a brewery? My Latin skills are lacking, I see. All right, who likes poison mushrooms? You hear fields. Okay, she's down with it a little bit. All right, what about in olive? Okay, here we go. +4 worship. Has this been showing up the whole time and I just never noticed? And can I do that multiple? Yes, I can. Okay, you know what? We both like olives. I'm down. Ceres. This is an excellent offering, my child. My child, I've awoken in a large measure due to your kindness. Your devotion has done much, but I would ask more of you. To everything at time and season and land must now be renewed through your offerings. Lay wheat upon the altar in my name, so that I may strengthen the land against corruption. Help me in this before further damage is done. In turn, I will share my knowledge with you. Unlocks construction farmstead. We need to offer 40 wheat. Okay, that's a very doable project. And we did that one, so we can turn it in. We still have 2 more people. So, who likes a flint shard? Nobody. Who likes a... Okay, maybe... Hold on, let's do it differently. Okay, somebody likes these. Oh, okay, she likes those. That's fine. That's fine. Somebody... Okay, I'm not going to re-offer them to people that we already know about. At least not yet. Okay, a copper bar. Okay. Oh, that hurts. I suspected. Vulcan, your respect for the crafts is clear. Vulcan. I am aware, but I am still weak. The flame within is smothered, and I must burn bright. Offer upon the altar that which shall feed fire. From its light I shall see and remember. As I made whole, so I shall make Rome whole once more. Coal, wood plank, wood stick. Very doable. Automated Scorpio. Okay, automated towers sound like they would be useful. I'm forged anew with your devotion, but I'm incomplete. Much is missing and must be restored. I must remember everything, or I will remain flawed. Bring me an ingot of copper, shaped by flame and diligent hand. Offer them to me upon the altar. I was a smith and the flame, and they shall remind me of both. As you restore my mind, as a whetstone sharpens the blade, I shall return to you. All right, we need to craft, I think, 2 bars to turn that in. Okay, but we still have people that we don't know about. Okay, he wants the coal. Somebody want a chest? They do. All right, I'm in. Venus, I shall offer. Okay, I was hoping it was one of these 2. I think that might be Hermes, just pure guess. And then we must have a war god, so Ares, maybe? Just throwing some guesses out here. And nobody likes sticks. Okay, somebody likes bread. Okay, you can just have one. Okay, it is Ceres. Wheat seeds. Tiny bit of worship, not worth it. Poison mushroom. Okay, she likes poison mushrooms. I'm not going to give up the seeds at the moment. Give up one of those. By doing this, we'll get to discover who likes what, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I've already done that one because it's not undiscovered. Olive seeds, raw cut meat. Have we done that one? We have not. The meat's almost certainly always going to be her. I did olives, wool. Okay, we've done wheat. I would be willing to give up pine nut seed. Okay, we're not hitting either one of these. I'm guessing it's going to be weapons, maybe? Maybe it could be a weapon. Oh, okay. You feel the call of battle with the longing to protect and destroy. Okay, I have more bones. Masterwork. Okay, we don't need this old leather armor. I was right? No, it was Diana. Okay, I don't want to give those up because those are pretty unique crafting things. And then some money. Oh, okay, you really like the money. All right, I'm in. Mercury. You have a keen eye. I do have a keen eye, thank you. Mercury. The art of trade. This is a disaster. People are surviving when they need to be living. We need to fix this and you will help. You can't have Rome without coin, and I need coin to remember what they look like. Give me a coin, a denarius offered upon the altar. Cross my palm with money, and I shall show you how to make people listen and money talk. And that gets me a market. Well, dang it, I had to give you all my monies to unlock you. Cheeky little guy. Okay, and then bones. We had more bones that I dumped in a box here. Yes. Yes, give bone. We don't have you making anything, right? Yeah. Also, we should probably give them gifts so that we can up their loyalty. We'll fiddle with that later, I suppose. Okay. Bones. Go. Mars. Okay. Okay, yeah, I said Ares. Ares is Greek. Like I said, I'm definitely better with Greeks than Romans when it comes to pantheons. All right, what do you say, old man? Sanguis Celeste. Warrior, your offering strengthens my memory, and I have need of you. Long ago I fought Vulcan. I do not remember why, but my blood was shed. Some fell on mortal lands. A crystal formed from this in a dungeon nearby. Find it, return, offer it upon the altar. Do this before another takes it. Be quick and be victorious, and you'll teach me how to do pottery. Weird that the god of war is teaching me pottery, but sure. I mean, you can have a hobby. We have a bunch of worship points. Okay, yes. You see potential, yeah. Okay, so we can chat with them. I don't think I'm gonna do that at the moment, but I'll remember that. How do we get to that blessing screen? Are you just not high enough? Oh, you just don't have one. Okay, I see. 10% hot crop harvest. Olive oil dolum. Okay. Increases manual mill by 50%. Baker experience. Beehives. Wildlife. Camping tent. Seeds from wild crops seems like a good thing to get me started, but it seems like something that would fall off, and I don't know if we can respec or anything. Town total defense. Catapult and Scorpio damage resistance. Unlocks new recipes. Okay, I believe those are the magic attacks that we can get. That isn't offhand, so maybe we could try those out. We could trade out our shield for some magic. Road movement speed. That might be good. Big tree decoration. Citizen damage resist. Okay, so there is a way that they can get killed. Dolium speed. Wall damage resistance. Scorpio arrow saving. Oh, we have to actually ammo those. And Stonewall. Well, dang it. Stonewall. I just built all that. The miner has a chance to increase their expertise to find special items while working. Blacksmith gain. Okay, I'm not going to do any of those at the moment. I mean, maybe we should try one. It's probably the stupid wall, too. Who had the wall? You. We're definitely going to need this at some point. All right, we'll do that. We'll see what that unlocks. But that's going to be it for this one. We managed to make that goal. We're going to check one last thing. Did we get new recipes to make the stuff? We did. You have everything we need, but your skill is too low. Okay, so you're level 1 and you need to be level 2. Got it. So we probably need to queue up some more stuff for you to make to level up. And yeah, that's totally fine with me. Yeah, we'll just do a bunch. We'll refine all of our hides. Okay, yeah. So wheat, we might do a little bit of manual farming. I do see that we have a farm plot, so we could put some wheat seeds down. But there's a lot of wheat around. I might just run around and harvest that up. So we'll see about that. I might do a little bit of work before I record another one if I do so. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. I find this quite intriguing, if I'm being honest. I really like the combination of progression, and now that it clicked in my mind, the now I lost it again. Van Helsing or whatever it was, progression was really enjoyable. That's just a really, really fun way to do progression, such that like you go out and you kill bosses, and the bosses unlock new things. Just very satisfying. Get my thumbnail here. All right, if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like on it. Hopefully it was enjoyable. I think we're seeing a lot of stuff. I'm interested in trying out these dungeons. I'm probably going to try to, well, I don't know, getting our gear leveled up again would be really nice, but also hard. And we have new buildings, so blacksmith would probably allow me to upgrade our armor, which would be quite nice. If you're enjoying the series, let me know. One way you can do that is by leaving a like. If you're not subscribed, hope I've earned your subscription. I'd love to have you back. If you want to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks here. Join me live for a super chat. Check out the channel memberships or the Patreon linked in the channel. I do have a Discord if you want to come in and chat games, or if you never get notified by YouTube when I'm going live, I do an at everyone about 15 minutes before that, so you'll get that notification. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Babble out.